Donald Trump was never supposed to win, but he was supposed to be larger than life. And the Democratic Party did a very good job of making that happen.
The DNC decided that they wanted to make Trump into a Pied Piper candidate. Pied Piper candidates include, but aren't limited to, Ted Cruz, Donald Trump, and Ben Carson. We need to be elevating the Pied Piper candidates so that they are leaders of the pack and tell the press to take them seriously.
The whole point was to make him big, really big, so that they could get voters to muster support to defeat him. Essentially, it was Quixotic. He was the windmill, but they made him into a giant, and they were just going to knock him down. Or maybe a better metaphor is just to say that he was a straw man. That's what they made him out to be. So much easier. Great victory. Everybody celebrates. Everybody parties. But that's not what happened. What actually happened was that for some reason, even though he was painted out to be a monster, he came off as a genuine monster, as a monster with character, someone you could trust, because if he says this crap out loud, then he can't be holding any secrets. And so if this is the worst of it, I guess we're okay. But we do know that Hillary kept a lot to herself, and that she was obviously very clandestine. There's obviously some rumors about her killing people off. I'm sure you've heard about the Clinton body count. There's just so many conspiracy theories around her. So suffice to say, a lot of voters just preferred him. Never mind the fact that, unlike Hillary Clinton, Trump actually promised to abolish the TPP, which the unions absolutely backed because they knew that the TPP was NAFTA on steroids. So he actually got endorsement from a group that is historically Democrat. Meanwhile, Hillary said nothing one way or the other, but being a natural extension of Obama, and Obama was pushing hard for the TPP, people were scared shitless that that was what was going to happen, and that we might even lose our democratic rights. You might want to look into just how nasty the TPP really was. But suffice to say, ever since Trump got into office, well, they've been trying to get him out. From day one, they have nonstop covered everything he has to say, to include all of his stupid tweets. This ineffective leader has been given free publicity, just in the hopes that they might catch him in something stupid, some scandal that they could use against him and remove him from office. That has always been the plan, because he was never supposed to win. But now it's come down to impeachment proceedings. The House just voted to impeach him, so now it's going to go to the Senate, and God knows they're going to draw that out as long as they possibly can, so that they can drag his name through the muck. And then, should he survive this, people will have lost confidence in him. But if they succeed, well, then that's a win, because the Democrats have proved that they've achieved something. But will they have? Because then they're going to have Pence. Do we really want Pence? I don't. Pence is known to be a bigot. He's known to be a Bible thumper. He's known to be homophobic. Well, at least if you take Trump's word for it.
The New Yorker claims President Donald Trump once joked to a legal scholar that Vice President Mike Pence wants to hang gay people. According to NBC News, the article's author cited two sources who told her Trump routinely enjoys needling Pence about his views on abortion and homosexuality. When the conversation with the scholar shifted to gay rights, Trump allegedly motioned to Pence and joked, "Don't ask that guy, he wants to hang them all." In the past, Pence has said gay couples signaled societal collapse, and while serving as governor of Indiana, Pence passed the Religious Freedom Restoration Act, which critics said could serve as license to discriminate against LGBTQ people on religious grounds.
And that's the man that we want to make our president? I know it won't even be a year, but still, do we really want that? Do we think that he's not going to end up using his Christian values potentially against us? And I say us, but really, I don't know if I count myself or not. The point is, theoretically speaking, those who think that Trump is an existential threat to gay rights and abortion rights. We're talking about Pence, a man who actually has not just talked the talk, but walked the walk. So I'm not sure about that. We're going to have to see how that goes. One way or the other, this is going to turn out to be a huge circus. I mean, it's already been one big joke. And it's also served to distract us all from important things, important stories, such as, I'm sure you've heard, at least Shiwan had covered this. There was an article about how 18 years in Afghanistan, we've got nothing to show for it, and it turns out we've always known that nothing good would come from it. And so we've had countless soldiers lose their lives, lose their limbs, lose their minds, all while deployed over there. It's just insane. But the media doesn't want to cover that. They want to cover this spectacle. So I guess we have to get our popcorn ready and see how that goes. But I don't know. In the meanwhile, I hope you enjoyed this little experiment of mine to see what it looks like to be a hologram. I've never done a hologram video before, so this is going to be kind of cool. Obviously, it's not a holodeck hologram. It's a Star Wars hologram, but still, I've never done anything like this before, outside of photos. Photos are pretty easy to do. But let me know what you think. What do you think of this cheesy effect? Kind of like it? Do you like it? We'll see. Leave your feedback in the comments below. Feel free to downrate this video if you didn't like it, because this is different from everything else I've done so far. I'm getting to talk about politics, regular politics, for a change. This is a little bit different, maybe a little bit out of my field. So give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. I'm going to leave it here, and I will see you all